Okay, so now we have the burst. Now we're gonna wait until there's ads. Okay, now we use that, right? Blap, they're all gone. See ya. And now we focus on the summon ports. Dodge that. Sweeping attack. Auto aim the ports. Oh my god. We're doing a thing. Let's just burst and get this over with. And there it is. It's as simple as that. Guys, you just pull Dorothy and you win. I can't believe you guys. How many times have I told you? Hasn't Papa Clay raised you correctly? I told you guys to never doubt me. And you doubted. I can't believe that you doubted me. That's just, it's unbelievable, and it's unacceptable, quite frankly. So I might have been able to beat the whale, but there's still things in this game that I can't complete. But I'm wondering if Dorothy is the answer to all of my problems, because she seemed to make quick work of the whale. So I'm wondering if maybe I just put Dorothy in my party from now on and she just kills everything for me. Well, that's a lot of damage. We are doing a lot of damage to this guy. Dude, why is Dorothy so good? They took out my Modernia, but it's fine. So I could not do that stage before I put Dorothy in my party. Why is Dorothy so good? I was like, I'm not gonna get rid of D Killer Wife out of my party. I mean, that's basically sacrilege. I mean, she has wife in the name. You can't just not bring your wife to these activities. She'll divorce your ass. I wonder how far I can push in the campaign now that I have Dorothy, the greatest character ever created, or the strongest character ever created. Because everybody says that Scarlet is one of the strongest characters in the game, and some people are also saying that Scarlet Black Shadow is the best character, or one of the strongest characters in the game. I don't know, because Scarlet does a lot of damage, but it takes forever for her to reload, so I pair her with Privity, and it's like I could, instead of having to have Scarlet and Privity in my team, I could just have Modernia and Red Hood, and that seems to be working out way better. Like, if you can get your Scarlet to have really fast reload speed, then yeah, sure, Scarlet would be really good. Scarlet does a whole lot of damage. But for me, I don't have a bunch of overload gear for her that just makes her reload instantly and stuff like that. So for me, I'm kind of just gonna stick with Modernia and Red Hood. Even though I feel disgusting not having D Killer Wife in my party. Why does the campaign feel so much easier? Like enemies are dying so much faster. Like, is this really Dorothy, or did they just, like, this is just their reward to you if you beat the whale? The game just becomes extremely easy. If we actually do get a Summer Part 2 and they give us Summer Miranda and Summer Polly, that's gonna be such a waste. Because they shared that art of Miranda and Polly at the beach, and I'm just like, what about Rapi? What about anybody else, really? You can't compare yourself to me or anybody else that makes videos on YouTube for games like this, because we're more inclined to spend money on these games because we make content for these games. So I basically, so far I've only bought skins and battle passes in this game, and I have yet to actually buy any straight up pass or recruitment vouchers or gems or anything. Even if you spend money on this game, there's no guarantee that you're going to pull Modernia and Dorothy and Red Hood and Leader and Alice. There's no guarantee that you're going to pull the characters that I pulled in the, like, what, 5 or 6 months that I've been playing this game. So you should not feel discouraged if you can't do what I did, because what I did is not it's not skill-based, what I did. So just don't think for 1 second that when I say winners win, don't think I'm being actually serious. I'm obviously having that up for the video, and you shouldn't feel like, you know, that you're not getting anywhere. And don't feel like you need to spend money on a game just because you saw a content creator do something in a game that you didn't do yet. Eventually you will. Gacha games are not just about the luck of pulling the character, it's also about getting the good gear, getting the good stats on the good gear, and getting the good characters, and, you know, there's a lot of things that are out of your control when you play these games, and you just gotta remember that. However, if you do get a bunch of good roll, by the way, also, if you have Summer Mary, then you're already doing better than me no matter where you are in the game, because I can't pull Summer Mary, and I'm a and I'm a cool guy, and I don't get mad anymore. But if you do get a bunch of good characters, or at least get a bunch of good gear for the characters that you do have, and you can start grinding the hell out of the story mode and hard story mode. And I'm behind on Lost Sector. I'm gonna have to go do some Lost Sector. Because I have some gems that are left on the table. I gotta start getting all the gems that are left in this game to obtain. Because if we do have a Summer Part 2, and I'm not 100% sold on whether or not we're gonna have a Summer V2, and unless they announced it before this video comes out, and that's gonna be awkward if they did, it would be kind of cool if they did a Summer Part 2, and we had Summer Rapi and Summer Moran. That would be kind of cool. And I swear to God, if I just called it, I am going to drop a load in my pants. I am going to drop a fecal load. Dude, I don't even think I need D in my party if I have Dorothy, because my burst is just always up. As soon as I get burst, I can just do my full rotation. Dude, Dorothy is going to help me get all the gems back that I've wasted on that harlot. Mary Summer Harlot is more like it. Disgusting succubus! I do have Limit Break 1 on Dorothy as well. I get lucky in the weirdest ways with these games.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Apparently, Red Hood, apparently. I never knew that Dorothy... Like, people say that Dorothy's good, but when you hear about good pilgrims, you hear about Red Hood, you hear about Crown, you hear about Modernia. People don't really... People, like... And, you know, you'll hear Dorothy once in a while, or Scarlet. I hear Scarlet more than I hear Dorothy. But yeah, apparently, Dorothy is going to be a #1 pickup for your team if you're going to be going up against the whale. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but, I mean, if you didn't have Red Hood, maybe you could use Alice instead? Maybe? Because she's another really strong sniper character. But, like, Modernia seems like she's actually one of the more possible pilgrims to pull. Isabel is actually... I feel like Isabel is the easiest pilgrim to pull. I don't know if they actually have, like, a very slightly smaller raid or higher raid. I doubt it, because they'd probably get in trouble for doing that if they made certain pilgrims easier to get than others. But although it would make sense, I mean, Red Hood is one of the strongest characters in the game, and apparently, but I don't know, Dorothy seems really friggin' strong, at least for this portion of the game. I was under the impression, like, why should I use Dorothy? Like, besides the fact that D Killer Wife is super hot, why would I ever get rid of D Killer Wife if I, like, why? Like, why would I? She's so good. She, like, the cooldown and everything. And if Dorothy is so good for campaign, like, oh, okay, she is really high. Okay, so they got Dorothy. I just saw her. Where did she go? They got Dorothy and SS for campaign. I don't know, man. She trivialized the whale. She should be an S. She should be triple S tier for campaign, bro. Like, just for the whale alone, like, the fact that we're kind of sleeping on Dorothy here and putting her in SS, she should easily be an SSS. Even if you want to put a note on her that says, like, she's really good for the whale, but not good in these other situations, like, you are sleeping on Dorothy by not letting, like, that should be up in the forefront. Like, hey, you want to beat the whale? Bring Dorothy.